Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I'm back for a little Anime Monday, reacting to anime on Monday. And today I'm back with a little My Hero Season 3. And this is episode 16 today, which is entitled Shiketsu High Lurking. Not sure what or who Shiketsu is. Maybe one of the other students we met last time from the other schools. Of course, we left off on another little cliffhanger here where Deku and crew, all of the UA Hero Class students, Class A students, are trying to get their provisional license with this test. So they went to the arena, which was it's pretty elaborate. The one guy in charge is very tired and sleepy. Didn't mind telling the students that they met some other schools and a couple of other students at those schools. But what they didn't realize is that everyone's going to be ganging up against them. The crushing of UA, apparently it's a tradition. Aizawa did not see fit to let them know about it. He was telling his associate, Joka, who we met, the teacher at the other school, who's giving him a hard time, that, or she was saying, why didn't you warn them if you like your students? He said he did it purposely because in the real world, people will know, villains or whoever will know their quirks and abilities, so they'll have to combat that anyway. Of course, the other students know it because the UA kids are kind of famous from the fighting tournament, and even some of the UA students thought like they're, or like someone asked for their autograph and stuff. I don't know if it was a joke or not, but they were kind of riding high on themselves. But Deku did figure out at the end there kind of what was going on. I don't know if he realized that everyone's going to be against him or it's a tradition or whatever, but he realized that all the students would, he said they should stick together because everyone's going to be after them. I was still wondering if that's a good idea or not to all stick together. I guess it is. Like, it's a thing where you have to throw balls at targets on them, so they're all going to their own place. It might be easier to hit, but I guess they can work together too. Well, of course, Kat-chan and Todoroki went off on their own, so sure we'll be checking in with them a bit and whatnot, but I would imagine most of this episode will be this test, this attempted crushing of UA. So excited to see that. And yeah, Shiketsu, I don't know, maybe that's one. There was one guy who Aizawa told them was one of the best, declined to go to either UA or just school in general last year, even though he had a good, or they it was like kind of, I think, how like Momo and Todoroki were just invited to the school. They didn't have to take a test. I forget what the word they used, but I think this guy was a similar thing, and he was real intense, like smacking his head on the ground. So that might be this guy. I don't remember though, or maybe it's not even a person, but I'm sure I'll find out. So let me do that. I'll get right into it. Let's go. Damn, that episode flew by. It seemed really short. I guess I should have known they weren't gonna wrap things up with this in one more episode. Drag it out for a few. But only 100 people can pass fit. They said 54 did already by the end of that one. We don't know if any UA people did, but they didn't show it if that was the case. But everyone did get separated for the most part. Obviously, Todoroki had already separated himself, now going 1-on-10. We'll see if he gets out of it. I was wondering that of the last episode too, but like, is everyone gonna pass from UA? Because realistically, that shouldn't be the case, even if they're the best or whatever. With the failure rate here, that's a little too convenient, I think, for just if they just want to keep everyone together. But who knows? I mean, they did set the thing up too, where it's second years. I think all other students, I guess, are second year students. It seems like UA is the only one first year. So, and I like the little back and forth with Joke and Aizawa about like we look further ahead than the other schools, and then it came back later. And like I pointed it out at the time, but then they did bring it back to it later, which is like that's condescending or whatever. So like their relationship, but yeah, I don't know what Todoroki's gonna do here. That's a really cool quirk that guy has to make things bigger. I guess he can just keep doing it. It didn't seem like there was a limit. I mean, all the quirks are supposed to have a limit or a side effect or whatever, some detriment to you. So there probably is, I guess, but I wonder if we'll see it. But yeah, definitely doing the homework too, getting the tungsten, like knowing what his quirk is. everyone was pretty on point of knowing. So yeah, UA was just ducking and dodging the whole time, basically running away. Yeah, so Shiketsu, I guess, was the name of the other school. I think the one that the big guys from that took everyone out at once. And then there's another school too that we mostly saw more of, which I think Choke teaches at. So Deku saved. I don't know if he for sure knew that. Like he told her he knew Uraraka would have done something different, but he saved her anyway. I don't know if he was just saying that after the fact, but I think he probably really did do that. I guess because like he will try to save anyone from getting hurt, but he was thinking this time about like that whole chain of events thing. So he was thinking ahead of like how to do things better to not injure himself to other bad events. But yeah, that girl's quirk she can just turn into other people. It seems like she's like a Mystique from X-Men type of thing, I guess. Even with the nakedness. So and then Tape coming in all jealous. Yeah, all the girls are like multiple scenes with girls interested in Deku. I don't know why everyone finds him so interesting, but the jealousy will abound from the other guys here and Uraraka probably. But yeah, good to see them coming in, helping him out too. We'll see if they get. I wonder if they will start getting the team all back together again next episode. We'll see. We didn't see Ketchan at all this time either. I wonder if they'll cut away and just be like, oh, he passed already or whatever. Probably not, but who knows. Yeah, so a lot of other cool quirks came in this time that we found out about, like the telescope girl. That was cool, or weird at least, interesting. The guy I mean, things are moving pretty quick, especially when the one guy took everyone out. So he'll probably be able to get some of that sleep soon. I guess people are hearing what he's saying in the thing when he's just softly talking into that thing about the updates. But yeah, I would expect so. Deku's probably whether they get everyone back together or not. I would imagine Deku's gonna formulate some plan of action here to get himself and most of them. Like I said, I don't know if everyone will pass because that's a little convenient, but to get himself and most of them passed here with whatever 40 some slots are left. It would be interesting if they take down Todoroki here and he gets taken down a peg. I don't necessarily see that happening, but it might be a good lesson for him. But anyway, we will see. I'll find out next time with Season 3, Episode 17. Excited for that one. Do join me next time for that. Do subscribe if you're not already. Everything like that. But until then, I'm up out of here. Peace.
早くしてくださいよ、本当に。